What's going on? Trev 2323 here. Let me do that again. Trev 2323 here. Me and my son are working on the outside of the house, and if you look up there, I need to get my peak painted right there. But the video I want to do is on this little giant ladder. I looked all over the internet on how to open up a 26-foot little giant ladder. This is the A-frame is 13 feet. Perfect. The A-frame works perfect. But I needed to get to the peak all the way up top. So when you open it up, it's 26 feet. But I'm not going to use the damn ladder after all as an extension ladder. As an extension ladder, I think it's crappy. The two orange things that you hit in like this to open it to the extension ladder. Well, for one, let's go over. This damn thing is so awkward with these Ys. Trying to open it all the way up and get it up like that. It's beyond awkward. One person cannot do it. I looked at even on their website and they showed a lady walking the ladder up, but it was a smaller one than this one. It wasn't this big ladder right here. Okay, so this actually took my son. Look all the way at the top. There's a rope right there at the top. Okay, come back down. The rope at the top, and my son tied a rope around that and was in the upstairs, and I was walking it from the downstairs as he was pulling it up, and that's the only way we got this ladder up. Now I put the ladder next to it because it's the older one I got, but it's too short, so I won't use it. But when you walk with this one, look at the ladder, look at the whole ladder. Look at the flex in that ladder. I mean, that flex is unreal. If you don't have anybody holding on to the bottom, you just feel like this thing's gonna go out. And with the old school extension ladders, look at the flex in that old school extension ladder. It's a more solid ladder because it's two ladders in one that's actually doing the support right there. It's two ladders, and look at the flex in that one. Now look at the flex in this one right here. That's terrible. That's terrible. I mean, I could go up there. This is the point of where I'm comfortable at right here, because the ladder is bending that much in there. That's the comfort. The only thing I would use this ladder for as an extension ladder is to climb up this one right here and hold on to this one like this. This ladder right here didn't buckle at all. This ladder right here is buckling left and right. So now me and my son got to go through the nightmare of trying to get this big ladder back down. We're going to lift it up, put it against there, and as I'm walking it, he's going to be letting it go little by little with the thing. I just want to let you know about these ladders at 26 feet. I personally think they're crappy. Alright, correction to some of the stuff I said about this little giant ladder. My son did figure out a little bit something. What we did was we lowered the ladder by about 3 rungs because it could go in and out, and with me and him here, we took our time to lower this down with the locks right here. And now that it's not as angled outward, it's a little bit more sturdier. I'm not saying it's as sturdy as this, but it is a little bit more sturdier where I feel more comfortable on it. I didn't go any higher because I'm gonna need my son to stand on the bottom of this when I go higher. So it's the 26-foot ladder. We had angled out a little bit more, and it was like, man, I was on a trampoline. So with this a little bit more angled up and down, it is a lot sturdier, but it's no longer at a 26-foot ladder that we have. So we're gonna go ahead and knock this painting job out, and I just wanted to let you know how I felt about it. As an A-frame ladder, I really do like it, but I don't think as the extension ladder, I still don't think it's the best one. All right, thanks a lot. Bye bye. All right, this Trail 2323 still working over here, painting the top. You see the difference between that side and that side, and you see I do got that ladder up. That ladder's not extended all the way out. The bottom part of it is only on the third one, and the top was the one that extended all the way out. Now, I do have 200-pound test. Well, it's 100 and 100 times 2, that's 200-pound test, just holding it in place, and I got it blocked with cinder blocks at the bottom, so it's pretty stable when you're up there. Let me tell you what this does right here that these don't do. When you're up there, this damn hinge just by your movements or your whatever, that hinge will buckle really fast. It's not saying it's gonna collapse, but man, when that hinge buckles, it is not a good feeling. It buckled on me twice when I was up there. It didn't fall, but it just buckles and jumps in and out. So I got about 1/3 done. I got the rest to do. I'm gonna do this side right here, and then I'm gonna end off with the peak. Okay guys, this is my last effort trying to get this 26-foot ladder up by myself. Somebody else told me how I should be doing it. They said that have the part that's going all the way up first out, extended out, have the bottom part compressed first, and after you got it leaning up, then you lift it up from there. So let's see. Uh-oh. Look, it did work that way. It was a little unbalanced and a little quirky, but it did work. So I was doing it wrong the first time. And if you're taller than me, it'll even be easier for you now that this is up. Let me move it to where I kind of need it at. Okay, now the next trick they said was lifting up this part of it. So you go like this. Now like this. Okay, that's not going as easy as it should be. If I get it one more, at least I'll leave it like that. Alright, so that part, after it was up, wasn't as easy as it should have been. That started catching on the roof up there, so it wouldn't go up any higher. Anyways, this is a 26-foot ladder. I would have actually had it where we just pulled it up with a rope. It was so much easier lifting this while this up, like you said, like you seen, it was catching on the rope. Another thing what I don't like about this is besides the kind of buckling in the middle, like you can see it right there, see? That's the play and buckle that it has in it. Okay, but on top of that, when you get to the top of the roof and you got to step off, you got a wider wide instead of a regular ladder. Either way, that's my kind of review on this ladder, the Little Giant 26-foot. Thanks, bye-bye.